Okay, so I'm going to answer this person's question. Actually, not question, but statement. They made a few statements, and they are all good. So it'll be a series of videos. So follow each one. The thing about it is that you're talking about a fear of God, that you originally had a fear of God, much like the Israelites had a fear of Jehovah, the storm god, who, when they did something wrong, according to the story, an immediate response would happen. Just like when you were a baby or a small child and something happened, there was immediate response if you ran out into the street. So you had a fear of your parents because of that butt whooping that you might get when you run out into the street or disobey them or break something or do something of that nature. Then you say that you developed a healthy fear of God or a respectful fear of God, which is what the new doctrine teaches, that you fear God out of respect. Now, this is like when you're a teenager or a young adult and you're still living in your parents' house, although they can't just snatch up on you and beat you because you can fight back or you can defend yourself. Then you had a healthy, respectful fear of your parents. Okay, same thing. But that's where it stops for you guys. That's where it stops for most Christians. Here's the thing about it. Because in most Christians, you have this fear of going to hell. Yeah, you say you respect God, but truly it's a fear of going to hell. It's a fear of a delayed reaction, a delayed punishment that will happen after you leave this earth. And so you have this so-called healthy fear of God. But the truth of the matter is, when you come out of all of that and recognize, just as you would as an adult, I'm an adult now, I'm 49. My mother cannot come and just beat me. My mother cannot send me into the poorhouse. My mother can't take anything from me. She can't determine my life anymore. So therefore, I have zero fear of my mother, but I just appreciate what she has done for me in my life. I appreciate what other family members have done for me in my life. So I have an appreciation for them, just as I have an appreciation for the Creator and the creation. I do not fear that there is a hell, because the hell doesn't exist except for the hell that I create in my mind. By every decision I make, I'm either going to create a heaven or hell for me now. And if you realize it or not, the true hell or heaven is where you think, what you believe happens to you after you leave here. If you truly believe that you are going to a higher uplifting place, then that's where you're going to go, and not the forward thinking of your mind, but that's in the back of your mind, that true subconscious thought, the one you really believe in. If you're being taught that you're a filthy rag and you're undeserving and somebody has to advocate for you, then you truly don't believe you qualify, you deserve to go to a heaven. But here's the thing, because I only recognize the God is inside of me, I know that I determine that destination. So guess what? When I leave here, and I have no proof, I know that I'm going to a higher level of consciousness because I have a higher level here. Next part.